Pop.
Pop.
Pop. Pop. Pop. Danced at the Amherst County Public Library. Fellow poets, my brothers and sisters, comrades, distinguished guests and visitors, yes, even the tourists in their t-shirts and mirrored sunglasses. Before our attention begins to wander, let me ask this. In 100 years, no, say 50 years, if, through grand design or fluke, the world still stands and leads our descendants to this branch library at Amherst, Virginia, which poets would they find on the shelves? The answer probably is, they will only find what I found this afternoon: Shakespeare and Paul Laurence Dunbar. In view of, and in spite of this awful truth, I would still like to leave one or two thoughts behind. If you are an archaeologist and find these items slipped into Mr. Dunbar's collected poems, this poem, A Pair of Red Laces, please understand that this was how I defined myself, a dancing fool who couldn't stay away from words, even though they brought me nothing but difficulties. I was better when I danced. The language of the body so much cleaner. I was always in jealous awe of the dancers, who seemed, to me at least, to be honest animals. When I danced, I imagined myself a woman, because there is no sight more lovely than a woman kicking her heels up in a dive. This is how I wasted my time, trying to become the Henry Ford of poetry and mass produce a group of words into a thing which could shake and be owned by the entire world. Naturally, I failed. Of course, even the failure was a sort of dance. My friend, I bequeath to you what I know. Not the image of a high, glistening city, but the potential in tall grass, flattened by a summer storm. Not the dance, but the good intentions of a dance. This was the world I belonged to, with its symphony of near misses, and in its name, and in the names of all those omitted, I dance my small graffiti dance. Name a musician whose sound is poetry to you. Thelonious Monk. When I listen to Thelonious Monk, I hear a person who thinks abstractly. His sound is abstract. I guess when he started to play, people started to deride his playing as if it was the playing of a child, you know, toy piano, stuff like that. But actually, that's the whole point of it. It is that play. It's that architecture. It's that way. It kind of makes you break down and rethink about what you're hearing and the way you're hearing it. And that's a lot like poetry to me. So he's one of my literary heroes, even if he doesn't, even if he didn't write literature. He's a writer to me. He's in my personal view. He's in my library, my canon. Pop.